Welcome back to a brand new video, everybody, and today I'm going to be looking at my wish list in the amusement industry. To kick things off, I will love to see more Intamin prefabricated roller coasters. There's a good chance of me riding Colossus at Hershey Park next year, which I'm really happy about. El Toro is a great roller coaster, probably one of my favorite Woodies. Based on some of the reviews I've seen for other Intamin prefab coasters, they are pre-fabulous. A couple of things we do know about these things. Intamin is still marketing them on their website, so we do know that they still build them and they're not out of commission yet. We also know that they can add launches to them, which, sign me up for that. As for where I'd like to see one of these editions, I wouldn't mind seeing one of these come to America because El Toro is currently the only one here, and I've ridden it and I think it's a pretty cool coaster, but seeing even more of these would be even greater. Asia also only has one, and T-Express is fairly obscure, so seeing one more there would be pretty cool. Intamin is my favorite manufacturer, and believe it or not, I have yet to ride one of their Megalights, and they look amazing. Even though they're pretty highly cloned, I've been on coasters outside of the US, but never on a Megalight. They look like a miniature version of Intimidator 305 and Skyrush, which are my number 2 and 5 coasters, respectively, so I would definitely love them. I'd love to see one come to the US so that more enthusiasts could really experience these great coasters. And there's definitely a lot of market for them. I mean, there's a lot of smaller parks that could really like this, like Holiday World. A lot of American enthusiasts loves to hate on Vekoma, but due to their older coasters, they get a really bad reputation. After they were purchased by a Japanese company, their most recent coasters that are spread out across Europe and Asia look incredible. The Like coaster alone looks like it could crack my top 10. Some of the Asian Vekomas are obscure, but they look amazing. I really want a newer generation here in America, something like their Firestorm or their Blitz model. This way it could shut enthusiasts up about how bad Vekoma used to be, because let me just say, I haven't ridden any coasters yet, but man, they look incredible. Even though I have never been to Europa Park, I'm probably going next year, I can tell that the general park experience is elite, if not the best. But what's odd is that out of their numerous coasters, none of them seem to be elite. Blue Fire looks good, but not the best. Wooden Timber Coaster looks like a lower grade GCI, and Silver Star looks like an average B&M Hyper, which isn't saying much. Their next coaster is rumored to be a mock spinning coaster, but after that, hopefully a coaster similar to DC Rivals in Australia comes around. Maybe even like a Giga version of that. Though it's ambitious, it's possible, and knowing how much money this park makes and how awesome and successful they are, I know that they could pull it off. I've been to Hershey Park a lot because it used to be my home park. Every coaster at Hershey Park is good, even the bad ones, but I really wish that they could get a Rocky Mountain construction coaster to redo Wildcat, their GCI. And it's not a bad roller coaster. In fact, I'm actually a pretty big fan of it, but I think it would bring more people to that end of the park, and it'd be a really good improvement. Hershey Park needs a second elite coaster behind Skyrush, so after they get this 2020 B&M Hyper, maybe this will be a possibility in 2022 or 3. Recently, we found out that RMC T-Rex models can reach an excess of 500 feet, with the Raptor maxing out at 200 feet, making it a hyper. I recently rode Railblazer, and I loved what I rode, but I was left wanting more of these models. RMC really tends to build upon their past projects, so seeing them build on these single rail coasters and really maxing them out would be really cool to see. With Steel Curtain opening as the wackiest coaster in Pennsylvania in 2019, I'd be happy to see more S&S Sansei coasters like this. It looks to provide a diverse and well-paced experience, so if it turns out nicely, hopefully S&S can build more like this in the future. Anyway guys, thanks for listening to my wish list in the amusement industry. If you agree with these, be sure to comment down in the comment section below what you think could come to the amusement industry, and I will catch you all in the next video. See you guys.